Hey everybody else, coffee with Mick. Frank and I's discussion about whatever I want to talk about in the morning. Let's talk about trolls. Both real and online. Online, I kind of finally ended up blocking what I kind of think was a troll. But, half of what he posted seemed out over the top ridiculous and jokey, and the other half seemed like it was actually serious. And, the tipping point for me was when we got into an argument over the sales data of Ultimate Spider-Man and Amazing Spider-Man, the current runs. And I brought up the fact that on the site we were talking about, Ultimate Spider-Man was rated higher than Amazing Spider-Man. And then he brought up, this isn't a fair metric. People are just review bombing AMS. No, they're not, for one. Two, it's not just that it was Ultimate Spider-Man was higher rated. It was also that, it was, had more ratings, like thousands of ratings. Whereas with Amazing Spider-Man, only a couple hundred people read that book on the site. Yeah, that's not review bombing. I've seen review bombing. Review bombing has thousands of reviews. And then I also added the point that it's been purportedly selling way better. And he looked at my point on the thousands of reviews thing, says, yeah, well, I wasn't even talking about Ultimate Spider-Man. I'm stopping this here. And didn't even acknowledge my point about actual sales, which is what he tried to pull, but yeah. And that's what I stopped. I just couldn't talk to that guy anymore. He was so friggin' annoying. He would not stop talking about how, Amazing Spider-Man is the greatest Spider-Man. Zeb Wells' Spider-Man is the greatest book, despite it being kind of universally hated. It's weird. I couldn't tell if he was serious or not. I mean, his icon was Paul, for Christ's sakes, and everyone hates Paul. So, And the way he defended it, saying, when people complain about Cousins, was like, yeah, I know, it sucks for Ben Reilly fans, but, that's just how it is right now. It doesn't have to be, though. Guys, stop saying that when a story is being bad, that it just has to be like that for right now. It doesn't, okay? It doesn't. That, and he just had this weird hate boner for Tom Taylor, and he just nitpicked. Even the stuff he wrote that wasn't even close to bad. I'm sorry, but his Titans run and Nightwing run are not bad by any means. Yeah, I like both those books. Nightwing is fine, okay? It took forever for the Heart Stealer storyline. Shut up. Shut up. Those books are fine. Christ. Yeah. And of course, anytime there was a queer-led book, he would complain about it, saying that it was actually offensive. Classic, reverse, conservative propaganda there. At least I think it was. Either way, I couldn't tell if he was, a giant troll or just had the shittiest taste in comics, so I blocked him and didn't want to see him again. And now on to real life. Oh my god. I was on the train yesterday and it was pretty normal. I was on my phone listening to music, yada yada yada, and this one guy just started talking to me. I have a bit of a getup when I go out. I wear ski goggles on my head, a dress shirt to keep me from protect me from a sunburn and everything. I sweat up sunscreen pretty fast. And it says hey, why are you wearing ski goggles? You going to the mountains? And it's no, I'm I just wear them for protect my eyes from the sun. And it's oh, okay. Hey, I don't mean to mess with you or anything. It's I'm just gonna say this right here and fucking now. If you want to introduce yourselves to somebody, don't mock their appearance. It's not friendly, it's just kind of annoying and creepy. Alright? I'm sick of that shit. The guy didn't eat, and also, that was actually the second time I've met him. I think. And he didn't even introduce his name first. It's like, guy doesn't introduce his name, and then he just decides to jokingly mock my appearance, including my masks, which I still wear. And it's like, I'm just gonna say this to literally fucking everyone. Stop questioning why people wear fucking masks. Shut the fuck up. It's annoying, alright? People can wear them. I have a dust allergy. And everyone who says that they can't breathe in those things is a fucking liar. Shut the fuck up. I have freaking asthma and a dust allergy. I've been breathing perfectly for years with those things on. Maybe not as much when it's humid out, but most of the time, yeah, I'm fine. Winter? Hell yeah, baby. Yeah, and then it just went on from there, and it's like, this dude was also clearly drunk, and at some point it just got to politics for some reason. Like, he just brought up Trump out of nowhere. Whatever happened to when people would just not talk about politics and religion in private conversation? Don't you just fucking miss that? We're on a train. I don't need to know what your political leanings are, okay? Let's talk about movies or TV. I'm never gonna see you again. Ugh. You know, I try to be as nice as possible and says, like, then he's like, if you vote for Kamala Harris, you're a pigeon. Really? Man, you're claiming that you want to be respectful of other people's opinions, and then you're saying shit like that. Ugh. Fucking ridiculous. But I tried to keep it as cordial as possible because I don't know what kind of drunk this guy was. I mean, for fuck's sake, he brought Nanu's hot chicken to eat on the train, on a separate train seat. Like, okay, fuck you, man. Stop doing that. Eat your food in the train station. Also, Nanu's hot chicken, that bag was clearly from, like, the flagship store, meaning he walked from there and decided to eat it at the train station. Sorry, the train. There are tables outside. Jesus fucking Christ. And you might spill it, and then the train people will have to, like, clean that shit up. Be fucking considerate. At the end of the day, when I got to my train stop, I asked if he ever went to the Misconduct Tavern. He said no, and I left. Hopefully I won't see him again, and hopefully he won't randomly doubt me when I say that the Wawa near Collins Lakes is closed down. He actually doubted me on that. Why would I lie? It's like, the last time I was there was a Wawa. Wawa's a good company. Shut up. Shut up. They abandoned towns. They abandoned my town. Fuck Wawa. But yeah. When they're online, just block them. Don't engage. When they're real life, super annoying and weird. Commenting on your appearance, acting like they respect your opinion, but then just go on some long diatribe. Just be as cordial as possible and get off on your train stop. That's all you can do. Either way, I hope you have a morning.